Hey guys, Chris here. Today I'm out in the desert of Nevada, really literally in the middle of the desert. And as far as I can see, it's middle of nowhere. BLM land. I was able to find a really interesting Badlands type rock formation with weird formations and possibly even a slot canyon at the base of this ravine. It's a dark kind of a sliver like that. That's usually what that means. I came in last night, I camped over here about 2 miles that way. I got about a mile to go this way, and this is one of those places people rarely, if ever, go to. I like checking these places out. I find them on the map and I figure out a way just to get out here. Check it out. That's next. This is a dry stream bed, I guess we could call it that. And this originates up in this Badland formations ahead, and that's where I'm heading. It's looking pretty good. It's a lot bigger than it looked like on the Google Earth, but that's what I check these things out in, is like Google Earth, Google Maps, and I find these obscure places way out here. And there's no trailhead, it's just BLM land. I don't recommend people do this, but I do this, I like to do this. I find things on the map, I figure out the whole area, I use my compass, I use my GPS, and then I navigate my way out to these places and explore. I love exploring, particularly the desert. There's a lot of places that are bypassed and people don't think much of, and I find these sometimes very spectacular places, and I'm hoping this is one of those. So. All right, pretty awesome, you guys. It's a little more interesting than I thought it was going to be, but check this out. Look at this. This is like the Badlands in South Dakota, Badlands National Park, if anybody's ever been there. Very similar type of rock thing going on. This is very much almost like a mud or clay creating this. The South Dakota, it's a little different formation, but similar principle. It's just this desert erosion, and it creates a Badlands. The reason they're called Badlands is the Native Americans would say this is a bad land for traveling. At least that's what I know. And they would say, yeah, don't go in there. It's kind of a mess. It's a maze of canyons that go nowhere and hoodoos and formations, and you'll just get lost in this maze of formations. So bad land for travel. For me, it's a good land because I'm just exploring. So. So I tend to find things when I'm out in the desert, and this is no exception. Don't look if you want to see a dead animal, but we have a dead cow here from the drought. But see that? Wow, it's pretty dry. We've had some drought here, and this one apparently didn't make it to the water. So yeah, pretty harsh conditions in the desert. You always got to remember that. Always know your route, have plenty of water and resources to work with. I know exactly my route back. It's straight west. I actually got 2 mountains like this, and my car is like right in the middle of it. So I got my route straight back, even though there's no trail. So, but yeah, harsh country. All right, guys, I found some deer tracks. That's a good sign. Just some wildlife out here. These are fairly fresh. You can see how the ground has just been disturbed here a little bit with the, it's just broken up, but this is a fairly fresh, probably the last, I guess, day. It's probably hard to tell out in the desert, but yeah, good to see some wildlife though. Okay guys, you gotta check this out. I did find that little narrow canyon, little slot canyon, and it's a lot deeper than I thought it was gonna be. Check this out though. Look at that, right down in there. It zigzags right through the mudstone, claystone, or whatever you want to call it, but check that out. We're gonna go in there and take a look. Look at this. Awesome, you guys. It's just this muddy little ravine turned into a little slot canyon. Southern Utah is full of these canyons. I guess there's more slot canyons in southern Utah than any place on earth. But look at that. That is cool. Yeah, just the water just forced this ravine on 2 sides into one little drainage and just carved it out. Very cool. So whenever you're out in the desert, it's a good idea to grab shade when you can. And I got this juniper here, and this is providing some very nice shade. It's actually kind of coolish, relatively speaking, under this tree. But we're gonna make one last attempt up this way to this rock formation. There's another possible canyon and a big wall that I'm gonna be looking at. So I'm enjoying this, very cool, but yeah, I got to play my cards just right. It's a rough place out here. Fortunately, I got plenty of food and water, and I know exactly where I'm going, so. All right, looks like we found another slot canyon here. Look at these sparrows hang out right there. Look at this. Pretty tight. I don't know how far I can get in this one. It's pretty tight. Very slanted. Wow, goes way up there though. That's pretty cool. Well, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, look at that. Woo! There we go. Well, at least I found some shade. That helps. Yeah, the water just gets funneled. Look how tall this goes. Right down here, because it's steep on either side, and creates a narrow chasm called a slot canyon. I wonder who else lives back here. I'm seeing some feathers. Looks like a crow maybe. All right, pretty dusty around here. Well, we're getting near the top. Something kind of opens up again, so cool. All right, we're getting near the top. Probably have a pretty good view up here. The whole area. All right, pretty spectacular view, guys. Look at this. For something that's just happens to be in the map, but it's no trail guides, no mention of this anywhere. That is just the way I like it. That's definitely some real serious exploring now. When you find something nobody else knows about, love it. So wind is picking up, heat is picking up, and I need to work my way back out of here. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. And like and subscribe, and as always, keep hiking.